Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Marsha AFIQAH and today I will be presenting about project management issue. So have you ever heard of Brik? It's a Malaysian handbag brand founded by two sisters, Sabrina and Shakira. Their minimalist handbags are super popular among Malaysians. Well, not me yet, but maybe someday. So back in February 2025, Brik organized an exciting in-person event called Brik Offline Event 2.0 Love Reimagined, held at Semua House, Kuala Lumpur from 14 to 16 February. The event was created to launch their new Make series and restock previous bestsellers. Now, why did I choose this event as my project management issue? Because what was supposed to be a joyful shopping experience quickly turned into chaos, and the frustration of the crowd went viral on TikTok and ads application. The issue that I will be discussing today is poor event planning and communication management during Brik's offline event 2.0, which resulted in customer dissatisfaction, confusion, and negative publicity. The event ran from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Friday and 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Fans were extremely excited. Some even started queuing the night before just to get a spot. However, once the event began, things became unorganized. They weren't informed about influencers were given early access from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Friday, while regular customers had to wait even longer outside. Later that evening, around 7:30 p.m., one of the persons in charge told customers to go home and return the next day, promising updates, but no official announcements were ever posted online. Communication was entirely verbal, which led to confusion and frustration among the attendees. There were three major project management challenges that contributed to this issue. The first challenge is poor planning and scheduling. The event organizers underestimated the turnout and did not prepare enough space, staff, or queue management systems. The influencer-only slot reduced public access time and causing long delays. This shows poor scope and time management, as the plan did not consider realistic timelines or stakeholder needs. The second challenge is lack of communication and coordination. There was no structured communication plan throughout the event. Customers received only verbal instructions and no official online updates were made. When one PIC told customers to go home and come back the next day, many expected to see the updates on Brit social media, but none appeared. This caused disappointment and mistrust, showing how poor communication weakens stakeholder engagement. And the third challenge is absence of risk management. The team did not anticipate risks such as overcrowding, heat, or negative social media reactions. There were no backup plans, safety measures, or contingency actions. As a result, problems escalated quickly, something that Jeffrey Pinto describes as the outcome of inadequate risk identification and response planning. And actually, I found several TikTok videos from the event showing long queues, tired faces, and unhappy customers. Although there weren't many videos available, but the few that circulated clearly reflected the frustration and disappointment of those who attended. Some users mentioned that waiting for more than 8 hours, and by 7:30 p.m. only around 270 queue numbers were served out of 1,500 issued. Some customers went home, while others returned the next day still hoping to get their handbags. The situation quickly went viral and hurt Brit's reputation online. And actually, in order to address these issues, we can apply project management concepts from Jeffrey Pinto's textbook, Project Management Achieving Competitive Advantage. So for the first one, organized scheduling and event planning, according to the chapter 5 in Jeffrey Pinto's textbook. Pinto states that effective scheduling transforms project objective into manageable activities. Brik may have allocated resources and planned event activities by using Gantt charts and work breakdown structures, which is WBS. In order to prevent crowding and lengthy wait times, a computerized queuing or pre-registration system would have assisted in limiting the number of guests per time slot. The third solution is comprehensive risk management process in Pinto's textbook, chapter 7. So the 4 stages of Pinto's risk management process, identification, analysis, response, and control, are crucial in this situation. Brik may have created mitigation strategies like backup employees, longer hours, or crowd barriers, and included potential hazards like crowding or misunderstandings in a risk register. Social media monitoring in real time may potentially serve as a public feedback early warning system. Formal communication management plan, according to Pinto's textbook in chapter 6, is the second solution. So according to Pinto, effective communication guarantees that the proper knowledge reaches those who need it at the right moment in time. So Brik need to have created a communication management plan that specifies who is responsible for providing updates, what information is delivered, and how. Attendees might stay informed and at ease with live updates through social media postings or an event app. Additionally, a RACI matrix, responsible, accountable, consulted, informed, would decrease confusion signals and define team duties. So the latest example was Apple's product releases, which are an excellent of a real-life comparison. Apple has been using the same process every time new iPhone was launched. To allow users to secure their phones ahead of time, Apple enables online pre-orders before to the launch date. Customers do not line up to purchase the things when they arrive, they merely line up to pick them up. As Pinto stresses in his chapters on planning, communication, and risk control, this tactic reduces crowds, guarantees efficient scheduling, and upholds clear communication. So here's an evidence of Apple's customer that mentioned they did not need to line up for quite a long time. In conclusion, inadequate preparation, ambiguous communication, and a lack of risk management were significant obstacles for Brik offline event 2.0 Live Reimagined. Customers who waited in line all night and even those who returned the next day shown impressive patience and passion. To be honest, I applaud their dedication and effort just to get a handbag they adore. This example demonstrates that project management isn't about more than it's about more than simply finishing work. It's also about making sure stakeholders have a good time. Brik could make future events successful and pleasurable for everyone by putting Pinto's ideas of proactive risk management, good communication, and organized planning into practice. In the end, addressing project management issues like this is vital for protecting a brand's reputation and earning customer trust. As Pinto reminds us, a well-managed project not only meets its goals, it builds stakeholder confidence and competitive advantage. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening.